but Dill and Ralphie have been teaming for years. Their synergy is also amazing to the point where I think it's going to be like a real test of how in tune are they with their partner.
I agree. You know, this is going to be a test of wits when it comes down to making sure that communication is strong. And but the Ho3K boys don't even care about that. They just got the headsets on. They know what's going to happen. I think because he decided to go with the Diddy, we're going to see a lot more aggro play of just utilizing Diddy's great hitboxes. As we see, not one single banana pull yet.
Yeah. Oh, another thing is that I think that they might have been watching the Sinji.
That's going to happen. They have been so good at covering Cloud's recovery. It is a huge portion of their success so far against Dark Blues, and it's already showing against Ralphie.
Okay, but evening up a stock there pretty quickly. And another thing, Dill is so good at stock tanking.
That's dead. Oh, no, he was able.
Tech. Beast down!
And fortunately, he pulled the trigger, and you know what? He was in a bad position anyways because DarkMATTer was waiting above. So if he didn't hit down B again, or the B again, he would have been hit away.
But at the same time, that's where your teammate might be able to really help. Ralphie already, in less than a minute, and Ralphie's lost all 3 stocks already.
If you could see the look on Ralphie's face, he has got the what in the world am I supposed to do look. Because the double nest team has a blueprint, and it is extremely successful. Deal with Cloud's recovery, ignore the other teammate. And they're already down to 3 stocks versus 5.
I'm actually... Oh, wow. Beautiful play right there. One thing is that, I mean, right now they're actually doing a good job of pulling this back. They're down by 1 stock, but, you know, their combos are so consistent that, and especially given that finishing touch is a factor that could end, like, either of them. That was so unfortunate.
Oh, accidentally throwing his teammate out of there. And now we're actually in an even game, even though Diddy Kong is at 111. So he does need to be very careful of not getting grabbed. And as we saw, he threw out the banana, immediately used against him. Luckily, it wasn't a trip.
Yeah, at the same time, I'm wondering how the Nesses are going to get a kill onto Dill. Dill is famous for being super evasive. That back throw, I don't know if that was good DI or not, but at the very least, he was not surviving.
Say, you know what? It's still Ness back throw, and that was pretty much their game plan. Like, eventually scare him into a position where he has to get shielded. And that's a great way to even the game back up. Going to get the up throw into the finishing touch. And after such a large deficit that Ralphie was facing, he's managing to bring it back.
Oh, yeah. And, you know, he lost all 3 of his first stocks. Oh, that was so smart! That was so smart.
I like that. I actually like that because now it forces the 1v1 and Dill can win in the Ness versus Diddy Kong matchup here, rather than dealing with the 2v1.
Which one is this? DarkMATTer?
No, that's Gonz. So.
That is Gonz. So this is definitely going to be exciting because Gonz is no stranger to singles.
Oh,
one of the best Nesses in the world, I'd definitely say. And he's fighting here against Dill. Not a great matchup. And there you see him picking up the banana and not necessarily getting the same mileage as he did when there were 2 characters and a lot of chaos.
Exactly. Just being able to toss it out and trying to anticipate maybe a spot dodge or something there, but the bat's not going to hit. And Dill doing a great job of really forcing Gonz into his position. Actually going to get hit, though, not giving up the air dodge. Looks like Great Gonzales waiting at some point to throw a PK Thunder 2 on an air dodge.
Oh, this part is so scary.
Yeah, that's frightening as hell. Just having having that rage next to you, and then the forward smash going to cover the ledge. Wow, that was intense. Definitely a smart call on Ralphie to go for that suicide.
That was brilliant. Ralphie, like, he made some really pivotal mistakes at the beginning of that set, but he cleaned up so much by the end. Like, look, that was exactly what Blue Team needed at that exact moment.
Yeah, I 100% agreed. Rather than continuously deal with the fact that maybe if he gets knocked off stage, he might get gimped again, decided, you know what, just eliminate this from the picture and force the 1v1. I am confident that Dill can walk away with this.
Yeah, and that's also the sort of thing where he had faith in his teammate, you know? He's like, I know, like, Dill is a solid singles player, and if I just give him the chance, he is going to make sure this run back happens.
Exactly. And as we're seeing so far in this game 2 here, we're seeing a little bit more separation coming in from the blue team and keeping Ralphie center stage.
Yeah, one thing that Blue Team was doing earlier on is that it was interesting because it was like what Sinji and Dark Blues were doing earlier during their set, as they've separated into the 1v1 by keeping Blue Team just maintaining stage control and making sure that, you know, those 2 Nesses weren't able to help each other out.
Oh my god, just really able to make it back, but the side piece actually going to kill everyone in the midst of it who had high enough for set, and put the blue team actually in the lead here. Ralphie doing a much better job. Like I said, just stay center stage. Don't go anywhere near the ledge because the Nesses are going to abuse you to no end. And Dill immediately going to cover them to make sure they couldn't get him. But that's going to be a stock. I don't know what traded there.
Was so he actually used this partner shield to extend the hitbox, and that's why it connected. Oh, and another forward smash. Ralphie's forward smashes actually have been really, really good
forward
this set.
Smashes are actually really good against Ness's air dodge. Because of how long it takes for Ness's air dodge to end, you have that long forward smash going off, and it's going to eventually clip him. That's, wow, he gets a weird trade off of the wall there and didn't get the kill. That would have been huge for the red team.
As it stands right now, though, they're down a whole stock, and considering that blue team ran back last game when they were down a stock, this is definitely a rough situation for these two boys.
Again, the only one they really have in viable kill throw percent right now is Dill, and they can't get him to come close enough to the ledge. Interesting decision on that up B, but still able to get the fair and clear out the stock, and the up smash coming through as well. And this is just a completely different game from the first game here.
And this is where we're also going to see, and this is sort of a preview of possibly later in the tournament, their 2v1 skill. It's so good. Dill, you know, puts the pressure on while Ralphie charges limit, and then one grab, up throw, finishing touch. Every time, they're so good at it.
As you're seeing here, like, he's just throwing out a bunch of air dodges, but it doesn't really matter because you can do that all you want, and as you're seeing, Ralphie's not going to pull the trigger. Just air dodge for days, cool. Like, we have a large lead. There's nothing that you can do right now that's going to scare me.
Okay, good jabs.
Nice retreating PK Fire as well.
That'll give him a little bit of breathing room. Oh my! And somehow Ralphie didn't die from that. That was the dog pile. They saw Ness down there, and everybody on the field just went on top of him. Look at this. Everybody's
Oh my god. Here you see somebody owes you money, like walking down